What's up, everybody? Thank you for watching, subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing, doing all the YouTube things that make YouTube such a spectacular place. Moa here, and we are back. It is Invoke Series Video 3. If you don't know what that is the new video series where I make a deck out of one of the Invoke cards from Neon Dynasty, and then we play it and see how it goes. The first video was Control, Mono Black Control, with the Black Invoke, obviously, and Soul Transfer and Artifacts and Enchantments. Yesterday's video was what I've called the most ridiculous one of the entire series, and that is Turbo Invoke, and that is a Mono Black Control deck featuring Invoke Despair, where we splash blue and red to cast it multiple times and copy it and bring it back from the graveyard and stuff like that. So if you haven't seen that one, definitely go back to my last video and watch that. And today is day 3, and we have Orzhov Control, a deck that I'm kind of backhandedly referring to as Ambitious Mana Base Orzhov Control. And it's called that because we are trying to cast the 4 black mana Invoke Despair, the 4 white mana Devastating Mastery, and then of course shuffling back with a blue card, Witness the Future. So, yeah, ambitious to say the least. The thing about this deck is it's another deck where basically really the only real win con is Invoke Despair. We do have creature lands, which actually do most of the work, most of the finishing off the opponent. So yeah, the plan is to exile everything they play, kill everything they play with Farewell, Devastating Mastery from the white side. We have Vanishing Verse, and then we have a bunch of card draw and shuffle effects and some discards. So it's basically the black control Invoke Despair deck that we started with, mixed in with white this time. With, like I said, that extra element of reshuffling and drawing cards back again. So, yeah, to call this mana base ambitious is probably a bit of an understatement. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Should be an interesting one. So let's go to the games and see how it does. Alright, we're on the draw because we always are. This is definitely keep. Only one black source, but we have a couple card draw spells, so should be able to draw into what we need. Alright, so opponent on some enchantment based control deck, perhaps. Abzan. Alright. Okay, so 5-color Kami War. Brilliant Restoration nonsense. So I feel like this should be a reasonably easy matchup for us if we draw our lands and our removal spells, because we can just torch everything they're doing all at once. We have multiple spells that can do that, so the plan, I guess, is going to be to just have as many like farewells as we possibly can have ready at all times. Opponent just senses that we don't have much, so just binding the old god to ramp. Okay, cool deck. I've lost to a deck like this before. It's pretty sweet. Okay, just life total's not going to be a huge factor. We can pitch this Revitalize in order to just try to keep up with some lands. Do we want to shuffle now? So I'm thinking about these things. Alright, point of discussion. And then, alright. Wait, 8 cards anyway, so I'm fine with the occasional spot removal to kill some of their stuff. That's a concern, wow. Alright, we shuffle. Put my land back in. Alright, yep, okay. Go blank here. Can farewell next turn if we need to. Binding the old gods, killing my token. Alright, yeah, I mean, I just want all these cards in my hand, so I'm not gonna filter anything away. Oh yeah, okay, play more enchantments for the farewell nonsense. Or I guess I could play. Alright, decide not to kill the graveyard, which might be a mistake, but I do have go blank also, so not too worried about that. I can go blank their other 2 cards plus the graveyard away right here, so that's good. And then another pointed discussion. Again, just keep the cards flowing, and they have almost no chance to win at this point already. Kami War. Wow, is that 3 tokens? Blood tokens they've killed? Alright, and here we go. Now we start the Invoke Despair nonsense, which is, of course, what we're here for. Oh, no, alright. I guess I didn't... So the Ambitious Mana Base is coming to fruition because I can't cast it right now. I played the wrong land. It only have 3 of the 4 black mana we need, but that's fine. We can do other things. And we're at the point where they basically have almost no chance right now. Okay, so this is going to go well. This is going to line up with Invoke Despair pretty well. Get rid of that duress, not necessary. I should mention that I did play one Path of Peril just to see like if it's good, because I've been running into that card a little bit. I've seen it around a little bit, so I wanted to see if it's any good, so I added just one to see how it goes. I don't know if the entire video series, if it comes up at all for this video, if we actually ever play it or anything. I don't remember. Maybe once. Alright, another Invoke Despair. Just keep the cards flowing. Okay, so we're out of like card draw / shuffle effects. However, we do have, you know, a handful of cards. Oh, there we go. Alright, another Despair. Boom. Alright, Despair into Pointed Discussion. I love Pointed Discussion. I drafted it a ton in the set. I play it a lot in Constructed. I just like what it does. It's like the Black Sift. It does ding you for 2, of course, but it's like the Black Sift, basically. Sorry for my boomer Magic talk. Players who started playing with the last 15 years don't know the card Sift. There was a time when Sift was reasonable card draw because the constructed cards were so bad. You young kids don't know how good you have it with your badass constructed cards that we never had. Alright, Witness the Future back. I'll Witness the Future and then some Invoke Despairs. Basically, it's what we came here to do. And opponent not giving up, so... In the playroom, it's weird. Sometimes they'll fight it out like it's the top 8 of a Pro Tour, you know? Like, this guy's got, what, 5% chance to win? Maybe less. Alright, just get more Invoke Despairs back. Yep. There we go. Okay, so I decided to take the land instead of Invoke Despair so I can... Their recursion decks, I can start attacking the graveyard because you don't want to lose to a Brilliant Restoration off the top. I chose not to remove graveyards with the last Farewell because I just didn't want to... I didn't want to lose my... I think we had an Invoke plus... There's Path of Peril. I think we had Invoke plus a Witness the Future that I didn't want to shuffle away. We kill that land, so I can't do that nonsense. Okay, there we go. There's more recursion, but we can just kill that thing. Alright, here we go. Invoke off the top to handle that. Give them nice for putting some cards in the bottom of the library. And they are almost dead. Alright, and like I said, I haven't seen that much, but it feels like a good matchup for us. Alright, on to the next one. Okay, so we are in the play. This hand is not great. Only 2 lands, but hopefully Vanishing Verse. Alright, there's a land off top. Hopefully our 2 Vanishing Verses are enough to protect us while we get to our lands. Okay, so we drew 2 lands in a row. Looks like we're against black-white. It's going to have a lot of targets for Vanishing Verse. Alright, life gain type of thing. Oh, Clerics. Okay, Fire of Heroes. Alright, so there's some card draw. Interesting spot, I guess. Yeah, card draw first, fine. Play your land. So yeah, it looks like pretty much we're going to live to Farewell, which is good. Alright, choose not to discard with a blood token. Alright, so play go blank. We could still leave Vanishing Verse up, so it's not that bad. They don't figure to hit us with a lot of damage out of the blue, so I'm not worried about that. Oh, actually, can they? If they have another one, if they have another angel, then we could be in big trouble. Alright. Yeah, this is what I was worried about. But we have the Faithful Absence for that, and now we're just gonna farewell away everything they have. Got him. Deciding on graveyards or not, decided it's not worth it. Okay, Cleric, not very scary. Yeah, no blue. Ambitious Mana Base again coming into play with no blue sources for my Witness the Futures. Still no blue sources. I can play just for life. I could play my Sunset Revelry just for life, but yeah, opponent gains life there instead of targeting our graveyard, but I don't know that matters much, but okay, we are pretty much stabilized at this point, I would say. Okay. That's fine. Creature's not going to get in when we have our tokens, and we have Revitalize plus Devastating Mastery, so I'm not really worried about dying here. Back up to 10. 3 sweepers in our hand. I guess, wow. This is me getting super greedy, like, this. Yeah, alright. I mean, we're at 10, they're white. They're mono white. Well, they're black white, but yeah, okay, they just back it in. Alright, yeah, that went well. Alright, back on the draw like God intended. This hand is clear keep. I like it better than last hand because it's got an extra land, although it's one less Vanishing Verse, it does have filter and card draw. Alright, let's see what opponent is up to. Uh-oh, okay. Red, black, artifact nonsense. I like this deck because we're going to know right away whether we're dead or not. Alright, given what we're up against, his hand is pretty slow. Blood Fountain, alright. Yeah, I played Pointed Discussion there. I don't know if I love it. Now I have to discard the hand size, kind of awkward. Discard the Duress is not going to be good against it. Alright. It's nice that they played a creature. Yeah, we're pretty fortunate they're stuck on 2 lands, I feel like. Our hand is slow and clunky and awkward. Okay, they're going to attack that into our 2... Oh, alright, I see. Yeah, this is what they have to resort to, unfortunately. I guess we just trade with the beetle, right? The thing about trading with the beetles, they can bring it back with Blood Fountain, but however, they're so far away from Blood Fountain, I'm not worried. Yeah, I mean, just preserve life total. We generally don't worry about that 2/2 guy that keeps going back to their hand, but I mean, we do have to preserve life total. Also, they're going to hit land soon, and they're going to have a lot of spells in hand. But that shouldn't be a problem, of course. Well, actually, what am I saying? They're down to 3 cards. That shouldn't be a problem. We do have so much card draw, filter, and stuff, so... Alright. Bash me down to 18. Okay, I mean, they can keep playing out stuff that we're just going to blow up the world eventually. Let's see what we discard here. Okay. trying to get to land number 6, so we throw away the mastery. There's more where that came from. Have a farewell in hand, plus some card draw. Well, like 1 cantrip, I should say. Alright, sacrificing a blood. I can't tell if they're mana screwed or this is how their deck is designed to operate. Alright. Sanguine Statuette. Is that what that is? That's a good card for this deck. That card's sick. Alright, and then what do I do here? They don't have... See, this is interesting. They don't have mana to pay to sack the token, so I probably could have just used the Fateful Absence and then cast Farewell. Alright. And now, yeah, okay. They just pack it in. We are stable. Alright, game 4 on the play. Yeah, this hand is great because on the play we should be able to get a card out of these Sunset Revelries. And then we have pointed discussion, so yeah. Alright, okay, so mono white, I don't know what's going on. And discard 2 green-white land. Wow, they have 5 lands. I haven't played anything else. Oh, okay, so opponent reveals itself. But now, the problem with Go Blank there is that now I don't get a card out of the Sunset Revelries. I don't think I like that play. Okay, Hallowed Haunting. Not much of a concern this second, alright? I decide to go with Pointed Discussion over Duress in case we draw a black land, which we do. I don't know why I took that, not the Restoration of Iganjo, because we have really nothing for them to get rid of. Boom. Opponent. Alright. I mean, this is going to go well when we get to 1 more land. Yeah, I mean, we could just Wrath next turn. We don't even need another land. We have an hand, so. Alright. Yeah. Boom. Magic is easy sometimes. I can tell they're not going to be a concern. Or at least it shouldn't be a concern. We have more than enough ways to deal with it. Alright, yeah, sure. Okay, I mean, the only concern at this point is that we are going to need to get to our action. Start drawing some cards. Because that's how we lose this game. We're not going to lose to what they have currently in play, but the way we lose this game is just flooding out. Oh, don't play Invoke Despair. You want to farewell everything. Okay. So now, I guess now I'm just holding the farewell, knowing that we have instance. So, okay, so they played something else into the board, so that's great. We could just take this damage and then, yeah. Kill your flyer land so we don't lose to that. And then, yeah, this is going to be a huge farewell. Farewell to our opponent. Boom. Got him. And then now, Invoke Despair time is coming. Wow, I can't believe I didn't Vanishing Verse that Catilda just in order to get an extra card draw off the Invoke Despair. Alright. Yeah, I mean, not to sound... Yeah, okay, there we go. So not to sound greedy, but playing Invoke Despair when they have a creature and an enchantment out. Oh, and then I misclick creatures and let him keep it alive. Oops. Yeah, alright. Got him. Alright, 5th and final game of the day. On the play, this hand is perfect. Alright, Mammoth. Okay, Cobra, so this white-green landfall deck is what I'm trying to say. Okay, I mean, this is, alright. Yeah, kill their Cobra so they can't just bring a 4-drop on us. Yeah, this deck is scary. This deck is scary. Again, like the last control enchantment kind of stuff we faced, we have the tools to beat it. You just have to have it when they're ready. Also, they can just kill you out of the blue with playing lands and stuff like that. So, shouldn't be a problem if you know, we hit our card draw, and we have a point of discussion in hand, so along with Sunset Revelry, and then a way to kill everything. So, yeah, I mean, I feel like we're in a great spot here, but you can spiral out of control with this deck. There you go, yep, Sunset Revelry. Okay, Yasharn, so now we can't sack our tokens, blood tokens, or our land to kill their thing. Okay, yeah, just taking the damage, leaving the tokens to block Yasharn. Alright, and we have at the ready Sons of Revelry. I mean, Devastating Mastery, so. Yeah, just keep blocking Yasharn. We're at a very healthy light total. We're going to go to, what, 17? We have instants for it, too, if they play something. Creatures, if they play a creature, that's scary. Or Planeswalker. Okay. Alright. So one thing to note with Devastating Mastery is that it kills all non-land permanents, so their creature... It doesn't kill creatures, per se. It kills all non-land permanents, which makes a difference for their emergent... What is that land thing? That's a 3/3 or whatever. So it's not going to kill that, so you have to keep that in mind. Okay. Opponent drops a card that's been in standard for, what, 1.5 years that I have never seen before, so that's an interesting... That's always an interesting move. This is the casual room. Although I will say the card looks like it's decent in this deck. I've never seen it before. Alright, so time to kill everything. Real bummer that we're going to lose our tokens, but... That's what Yasharn does. Blue Grazer to put a land in the hand into play in response? Okay. Make a bunch of tokens right before I kill everything? Sure. Must be a reason for that. Alright, so let's see. Their follow-up's going to be important. Again, we have no card draw. We do have... We can kill 2 creatures or planeswalkers, but we have no card draw right now. So if they tap out and try to kill me... Alright, perfect. This is what I wanted. Yep, alright. So they present lethal, but we have that for their land. Okay, so again, Devastating Mastery does not kill... their creature land thingy. Alright, let's see. Oh, this is close. Oh boy. Okay, Yasharn. So now I cannot use Field of Ruin. Okay. So we have Devastating Mastery for all this. Unfortunately, I have 2 mana up. Although they already have a clue, so... Okay, so this is interesting. Instead of the Faithful Absence, I decide to trade with my land. Filtering away Faithful Absence, so we just need to find some card draw. Even revitalize anything at this point. Yeah. So greedy. Cannot resist. Okay, oh my goodness, yes. Please play more stuff into the board. Yeah, so I guess at this point they probably feel like we don't have any blow up the world stuff, or maybe they just feel like they can't beat another one and I'm at 11, so they just want to get in as quickly as they can, and like if I have it type of thing. So let's see. Alright, buddy, what we doing? Alright, get in there. So now they gotta feel like the writing's on the wall once they see me double block like this. Oh, maybe not, though, because they play a creature right into it. Oh, yeah, there's our hero, Invoke Despair. Boom. Clean it up. Man, our blow up the world spells have been insane today. Okay. So now, from here, it's not a lock, but... Okay, so yeah, we draw the Witness of Future, which will allow us to keep going. Alright, there it is. Alright, got it. Alright, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Wait till you see the next Invoke video. The mana base is perhaps even more ambitious than this one. And it's crazy. It's definitely the craziest one coming. Alright, so thank you everyone, and I will see you next time. Alright, bye.